Mitchell, sister, don't want to make some drums. Yo. Welcome back to another episode of House of hdsportspod podcast. My name is Dwayne. Here are my guys, Chubbs and Smooth. In this episode, we'll be going through all NBA awards, going over all NBA, all defensive team, MVP, all of the whole nine, the whole shebang, playing predictions. Then we're going to get to our playoff predictions, talking on some NFL news as well. Fellas, how are we doing today, man? How was everyone's weekend? People, I know we haven't been giving you some Friday pods in the last couple of weeks. We'll be back this Friday. And then we won't pod the next Friday because we're going to be doing a live coverage of the first round of the NFL draft on the 25th. So that'll be a Thursday pod. So, but fellas, how are we doing? How are we feeling?
I'm good, man. Feeling good.
I'm good too. Excited. Talking about a little bit of basketball today. WNBA draft tonight. Kind of looking forward to seeing that. See where Angel Reese falls.
See some drafts that are like 10, then 7. She's all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we know who's going number one. But did y'all see what? Am I late? Did y'all see what Diana Taurasi said about Angel Reese? I think it was after the game, after the LSU game, whenever they lost. Whenever she fouled out.
No, what she said
about how she was how they do the 5-finger wave, whatever. It was she's waving bye-bye to her career, as far as her not being able to.
It's crazy. A lot of people are saying that because she technically really didn't show any skill. I mean, she's a great rebounder, right? And a lot of things rebounding takes you a long way, but just because of how, and she's a good defender too, good post rim protector. But with the WNBA, the talent pool is so little because of the amount of teams that are there. The people are there are highly skillful people, and a lot of people are saying they don't know if she's going to last that long, unless she develops skill really greatly. And the one thing about the WNBA, they really don't, because of the small room.
You got to come in ready.
You got to come in kind of ready. So they really don't have a true development system. Based on what I was reading, I've been watching a little bit of WNBA, but nothing too crazy. I know you watching more than me, Smooth, just because your fiance played basketball.
Yeah.
So I see their argument because when I watch her, there's nothing crazy too skill. When you compare her to another big in the draft, Cameron Brink. Cameron Brink is much more skilled. She could shoot. She popular mid range game. We ain't really see Angel Reese really shooting a midi or anything like that crazy. It's more post game type of work, and it wasn't nothing too crazy. But she's a great rebounder, especially offensively. Her second jump is amazing. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
But Diana Taurasi is also a hater.
She sounds like some hating shit. That's what it sounds like to me.
There's been quotes because she been talking shit about Clayton Clark too, right? So they've been quotes everywhere, coming back the years past, or anybody who came in of Diana Taurasi hating. People talking about how she won't give up her Team USA spot, and she's year 21 type thing. So she's definitely a hater. But I love this, man. I love the energy that women's sports is getting. Because people are complaining, people mad Caitlin Clark was on SNL. She's a 2-time loser and the winning team never gets to go. I'm bro, she's the biggest player in the sport of college.
It's not even, and that's where the draft is. And she's predicted to go number 1. It's not even about the national championship. It's about her in the draft, and she's a number 1 selection, and why not have her? Because she's in town. That's what that was.
Yeah. So I was y'all got to stop hating on Caitlin Clark, man. Remember when Braun was coming to the league and you saw all those old people, all the people in the league talking hey, ain't gonna do this, ain't gonna do that. She's giving me Braun vibes with the way everybody talking about her crazy, man. I'm yeah, this is crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think she's gonna be as good as everybody think either. I think she's gonna be good, but she ain't gonna be she ain't gonna be the face of WNBA.
No, I agree with you there. I think she's gonna be good, but I don't think she's gonna be what everybody think. But I do know one thing: when Juju get in there, ain't none of that noise gonna be happening. They're gonna be all right, she got it. She about to come in here.
I agree. But
Juju,
question for y'all:
for her,
do you think Caitlin can change the game in a way Steph Curry changed the game in terms of how far she's pulling and shooting these threes. She's going to be pulling this shit throughout her
that
career.
she's going to the worst team.
I get it.
So there's a possibility that coach might let her play a little bit more free. But like, because I remember when Kelsey Plum came out of college, and Kelsey Plum was nice at Washington, bro. I remember her. No, she's still nice for sure. So I'm like, and she's still nice. Sabrina, I remember Sabrina was nice as hell when she was at Oregon. So I'm like, and these two came in and were still dominating. I don't know. I think she might go in there and snap. I ain't gonna lie. Now that I'm thinking about it, if they give her the freedom that she has, like, she's probably gonna go in there and snap. I don't think it's gonna be to the level. I think she's gonna snap, but I think it's gonna be like year 3 or 4 where she's like, all right, I'm the best in the league until Juju comes.
Yeah.
Now, I think once Juju's the Wemby. That's what I think Juju is. Juju's the Wemby of the women's league. In 3 to 4 years, it's gonna be crazy. My dude Caitlin, her and Sabrina. I'm actually excited to see them when they do the 3-point shootout at the NBA All-Star game when it's the Splash Brothers versus them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's gonna be dope. But yeah, that's what I think. I don't know if she's gonna change the game because Steph changed the game, but like people were shooting threes before him, they just made him shoot more. He made them shoot further away.
That's what I'm saying.
Know? But I don't know if everybody got that capability.
Yeah, all right.
And we saw Trae Young doing it, right? Is there gonna be somebody else in college that's gonna come out and start doing that?
My question is for you.
But we saw Gilbert doing that. What you talking about?
We saw Gilbert doing, but then it took years before anybody else did it.
Yeah, well, yeah,
like a decade down there.
In terms of women's basketball, you don't think little girls are watching her play the game and shooting as far as she's doing, and they're not working on that shit?
See, it's hard for me to say that because I feel like even then, it still be more of a Steph Curry influence because I still feel like women still watch men's sports more than they watch women's sports as of right now. So any little girl, it's gonna be a Caitlin influence for sure, but it's still gonna be falling under that's a Steph influence because Caitlin Clark is under the influence of Stephen Curry.
Okay, that's fact.
Yeah, that's how I see it. But all right, man, let's get into these NBA awards, man. Let's go ahead and get into these NBA awards. So we got the list of the awards. I want us all we're gonna go through each award. Everybody tell me who they got, and we'll see. 1 second here. So MVP, who is your MVP for the 2023-24 NBA season? Sorry, I was pulling up my notes because I have everything in my notes. Who do you guys have? Me?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, I know who you're gonna pick because he got.
I'm staying pat with my original pick that I talked about months ago, and that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the number 1 seed in the West. He deserves the MVP. I mean, there ain't nothing.
Even with his play in the last 15-ish games, you still think he deserves it? Well, we'll talk about it afterwards. Smook, who do you have?
I think I kind of alluded to this guy earlier before the season started as well. Luka. I got Luka.
I also have Luka as well. I have Luka as the MVP, simply because he just continues to keep getting better and better. Like if you actually look at Luka's numbers this year, and they got the 5th seed after the trade, they look really good. But 34, 9, and essentially 10, because I'm rounding up because he got 33.9 and 9.8. So 34, 10, and 9, you know, I can't, like, that's crazy. He got better than he was last year. He's more efficient than he was a year before as well, especially from the 3-point line. Last year, he shot 34%. This year, he's shooting 38%. So I just got to give it to Luka. He got better on the defensive end. Chubbs, I definitely see why. I'm surprised no one said Jokic, even though that's probably the person who's ended up going to win the award. Even though I don't believe he should win the award, I think it should be Luka. I see why you said Shea, because what Shea did this year, and then he's the number 1 seed in the West. Who Which is kind of crazy to think. Like, not a lot of people are talking about Shea really being MVP, but I guess on betting apps he's second. But if you look at like he missed 4 games towards the end of the year. He missed a lot of games, but he still put up 35 and 6 on 53% from the field. So like,
in my opinion, the reason why I view him higher right now than the other two is because besides Chet Holmgren, that name wise, they got a bunch of role players playing highly efficient basketball, playing team basketball.
Respect J-Dub.
All right. Well, no one was giving him his credit going to the season. Say he's top 10 or anything like that. Is what I'm saying.
No, he's still not top 10, but he's a top.
I'm saying there's a lot of underrated players on that team. Is that a better way of saying it?
Yeah.
There's a lot of underrated players on that team, and I'm nowhere calling him this. Like, it's kind of like it's weird. I'm not saying LeBron's team and Cavs that when LeBron was playing by himself because he has Chet, but it's in a way him and Chet is a duo with a bunch of guys that are underrated, and they're the number 1 seed in the West, which is the hardest conference in basketball. So it's kind of impressive. In a way, it's like Lamar Jackson winning it. You know, we were number 1 seed and we lost. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I guess he deserves it. Luka has a great team around him with Kyrie and multiple other great players on that team. Who else do we say? Jokic, defending champs. Still has great pieces around him. He has Jamal Murray. He still has Michael Porter. He still has other players around him. I don't know. He's more deserving. And that's why I think Shai should get it. Shai should. Not saying he will, but he should.
I definitely see the argument for Shea.
Shea.
In any other word, it's Shea. Any other word, I feel like he should win it, but just what the splits and everything that Luka and Jokic are doing, they're I think more given of it. But Shea got the most 30-point games this year. It's crazy. I don't know, man. This is a good MVP race, a tight MVP race, but I like it. Next, let's get to Rookie of the Year, which I feel like should be unanimous. Well, wait. Before we get there, who's your runner-up for MVP?
It's either Luka or Jokic.
I had Jokic for my runner-up.
No, it'd be Joker as well.
All right. Let's get the Rookie of the Year. I think this is unanimous, Wemby.
Yeah, but I'm joking.
Yeah, it's unanimously Wemby. My runner-up is Chet, man. Wemby is going to be a top 10 player at the end of the next year and a top 5 player at the end of year 3. And probably by year 4 or 5, he will be the best player in the league. If not year 3, honestly. So that's who I have. My runner-up was Chet. Who you guys have for runner-up?
It had to be Chet.
All right.
What? Because I really wanted to pick Wemby for DPOY, but obviously,
I'm contemplating that, bro.
But it's a big check. Like you have to have that on your resume as a Rookie of the Year. So that's what he's going to win. Crazy if you win both.
My rookie, so we're gonna get to DPOY, which my DPOY, I actually did pick Wemby over Rudy Gobert. It's probably gonna be Rudy Gobert, but I picked Wemby just because I think Wemby, what he's able to do defensively. Like I watched a fast break that was a 3-on-1 fast break, and no one went.
Multiple ones, bro. Like just
yeah, they go to the basket and see him. They're like, bro, now you get it. No, you get it. No, you get it. And then they run out to reset the offense. You've never seen a 3-on-1 fast break where everyone was scared to, all right, where do we go on the court?
He just stood in the middle for real. Like, didn't jump.
Yeah, and he can contest all of them. That's the crazy thing. He can contest everybody for standing at the free throw line. It shit don't make no sense, bro. You have Wemby beat. He come back. He's long enough to contest it. I got Wemby as my DPOY. Who do you guys have? Rudy Gobert is my second place guy.
I mean, Rudy Gobert has to be my number one, obviously, because like I said, they're gonna give Rookie of the Year to Wemby. So, yeah, Rudy Gobert. I think he's been playing very, very well on the number one team. Better than his other defensive player of the year that was considered a fluke, I guess. But with Cat being out, he's definitely stepped up a lot. So I can definitely give it to him this year.
Chubbs.
Oh, I got the guy that caused the pandemic for the NBA. I got Rudy Gobert.
I went on the hotline, man. I gave it to Wemby, man, because I didn't want to give the Rudy Gobert. I don't like the Stifle Tower.
I mean, I got Wemby going second, and then I got Chet third, just because I'm biased right now.
Yeah, Chubbs is officially raised himself as the OKC Thunder guy of the podcast. That's gonna suck when they lose in the first round. We'll talk about that later.
No,
Next
we're
award,
gonna be at champions, unless we run into my other team, Lakers.
that's possibly is gonna happen. Next award, we got Most Improved Player of the Year.
I picked Scotty Barnes for this one.
I like the Scotty Barnes. He became an all-star this year. He became a way better 3-point shooter this year as well. I like the Scotty Barnes pick. Me personally, I went with somebody that was able to blossom due to some injuries that happened to some other people this year. And my most improved player of the year is going to be Kobe White of the Chicago Bulls. Kobe White came off, career high in points. Last year, he only averaged 9. He went up 10 points this year, obviously, because he got more minutes. To me, he was the best thing, the only bright spot for the Chicago Bulls outside of Alex Caruso. But yeah, that's who I have for my most improved player of the year. Well, actually, my second player, my runner-up was Tyrese Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey was my runner-up.
He's actually my number one, Tyrese Maxey. Obviously, him being the number 2 player since James Harden left. Then now Embiid got hurt. He definitely stepped up. Points per game, assists per game went up. I know he was hurt a few games of the season, but still managed to get a decent spot in the playoff push. And I think with Joe Embiid coming back, they can kind of make a small little run. If their role players step up, but he's definitely been that guy for them. And over the years, he's gotten better. Well, not even over the years. We've been like 3 years, 4 years. Definitely got better every year. But going up in 5 points per game is definitely.
Yeah, that 5. Kobe White doing 10. Scotty Barnes, the playmaking from Scotty Barnes this year too crazy. I think that all these people we name are definitely worth it. So 100% agree with all these people.
Shooting worse, but when you number one, you're taking more shots, so that's understandable. But
even when Joel was there, though, he was going crazy. He scored 50, I think, twice this year.
Let's not say going crazy because he messed up a couple of my parlays, but we're not going to talk about that. It's nice when he shot like 3 for 17, bro.
All night,
7 for 20, 7 for 26.
Yeah.
7 for 26 is crazy.
Clutch player of the year.
See, I hate this award, but I'm gonna keep it a B. I'm gonna give it to the greatest shooter of all time. I'm gonna give it to Steph.
Yeah, all this shit I talk about Steph not being clutch. He was clutch this year. He was definitely clutch. Got a couple game winners, but he's definitely clutch. Had some good, huge 4 quarters this year. Yeah, I save my shit talking for when they don't make the playoffs this year. So,
I was kind of going a different route. I was gonna go with SGA, and because he has some.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that.
Big moments, 6 quarters. Like you said, last stretch he hasn't been playing great, but he still got the number 1 seed. And so I'm going. My other one was DeMar DeRozan. He's had a couple clutch plays this year from what I've seen. When I do tune into the Bulls game.
My other one was going to be Luka.
But yeah, SGA.
I like that. Coach of the year. I think that's unanimous.
Who?
OKC.
I got Mark Daigneault. OKC.
Nah, I got Finch.
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Is it Daigneault or Daigneault?
I think Daigneault. Remember Mark Daigneault, one of the two. You got him. They finished the third seed though, Smooth.
But you know, it was a tough race. You make it seem like it was. You know,
It was. It got the last day. The last
like
day that
one
year.
game, you know what I mean? Then like I feel like with Cat being out, and even I'm not gonna say a young team, but Anthony Edwards being the leader of that team, I think that coach did a great job with you know, how they did in the West. Because the West is the better conference I've seen and be in the top 3 seeds. You know, having the last 3 games come down to having to play the Nuggets and the Suns or something, whoever. But yeah, I like how they was playing. I mean, obviously the Thunder with that young team, they played extremely well as well. But I'm gonna give it to Ant and Finch. I like that duo. That's the new face for me. Timberwolves. If the Celtics don't win,
All right. Next, we have 6th man of the year.
I'm gonna go a bucket getter from the Sacramento Kings.
Mm-hmm.
Malik Monk.
I have Malik Monk as well.
Okay, that's unanimous.
Unanimous 6th man of the year. All right, that is our 6th man of the year. Those are the awards. Next, we're gonna get.
There's one more award.
Did I miss it? What award I missed?
Is the executive of the year.
Yeah. See, who's your executive of the year?
You know who's gonna get it.
It gotta be the Celtics, ain't it?
Yeah, but DL's favorite team, the Celtics.
It gotta be the Celtics. I'm surprised he did not pick Joe Mazzulla for Coach of the Year. Smooth.
Why would I?
They won 60 games. They won the most games in the league.
And they was winning last year and lost in the. I need a championship. I'm not. That's why I'm talking about it. Y'all hear me talk about this.
I got that last game. People
I
like
don't put it in the group chat. I don't say nothing about I don't say nothing, bro. I don't say nothing about the Celtics, bro. I need them to win the finals championship, and then I will talk about.
Then you're gonna be on your shit. All right. But until then, let's get to the All NBA. Give me your first team All NBA, fellas.
No, I was tough. Obviously, I'm gonna put Shy. All right, the people that we talked about in the MVP race, those 3 are automatic in that. So, Jokic, Luka, and Shy are first team.
Those are the locks. Those are first team locks. 100%.
They're locks.
So who is your 2? I feel like we're gonna have a different 2. I feel like there's really 4 locks, but I got 3. I got 4 locks. I feel like only the 5th person was a.
You know how I feel about Jason Tatum, and you also know how I feel about Giannis. But this might be controversial, and I want y'all to like talk to me about this before I make my answer. Do you think Giannis deserves first team with how his team's been playing since the acquisition of his brand new coach, Doc Rivers?
Giannis is my lock for first team.
All right, so you still believe no matter what, he deserves it. That even though his team's playing for it.
He's the best power forward in the league.
Okay.
And this is positionless though, so that's the thing. It's positionless, but I do think Giannis is still a top 4 player in the league. The numbers he put up are actually, if you really look at the numbers he put up this year, this is his best offensive season. But I'm not gonna hold him for Doc Rivers, even though that's probably who he wanted, because Doc sucks. So Doc sucks, but Giannis is putting up 30, 11, and 6.
Yeah, Giannis deserves it, I guess. And then you gotta put JT in it. His team is the number 1 team in the East, right? I'm pretty sure they got the most wins out of.
Number 1 team in basketball. Number 1 team in basketball.
Number 1 team in basketball. So JT deserves it off of that. The one that I was contemplating was Giannis because I don't. 19. I know he's doing his thing.
You put in front of him.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Probably they have 65 games.
Probably one of the Lakers. Probably either AD or LeBron. Biased.
Smooth. Who's your first team on NBA? You want me to go? Because I already named 4. So instead of I don't have Jason Tatum on first team, he's actually on my second team.
He probably have Kawhi.
I put Braun on my first team.
Yeah, I see it.
And Braun is my 5th member of my first team.
Give me Jalen Brunson and JT
No.
for my last two. What are
Woo!
we talking about right now?
You got Tatum over Giannis?
Yes, I got Tatum over
Brunson over Giannis?
Giannis can't win. Giannis can't win. I'm not blaming Doc Rivers. Giannis can't win. He got Dame. He got Bobby.
He got a
Portis.
championship. What you mean?
He got
Giannis
Bobby
can't
Portis,
win?
who's been playing better than Giannis.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do
Hey,
that.
No, there's no reason why the Bucks should be.
You talking about Wizards legend Bobby Portis right there? Come on, man.
If and it's only because obviously the Knicks and the Bucks are in the same conference. And I like
for the second seed.
He's a little giant. Jalen Brunson is a little giant, bro.
What's your height bias going
I
in?
called it last year when y'all say he wasn't even a number 2 option. Was saying, oh, BB Blue, oh, they got rid of him.
No, we said he was number 2. We didn't say he was the number 1.
What is he now? He's a first team All-Pro candidate. Yes.
I don't hate it. I hate Giannis not being there, but
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. If we don't give it to JT, honestly, I give it to Giannis. I will give it to Giannis.
No, stick with your guns. Give it.
But yeah, I would go JT. JT's averaging 26 and 8, number 1 team in basketball. Can't do it. So yeah.
All right, let's go to my second.
I'm happy that Luka and JT are on there, so I don't have to.
You don't gotta hear it.
One or the other.
Yeah, don't mind, but I ain't gotta hear it.
I ain't mad at it.
My second team, I have Jason Tatum, Kevin Durant, Jalen Brunson, Anthony Davis, and Kawhi Leonard. That's my second team.
My second team is Kawhi Leonard, KD, LeBron, AD, and I have Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards over Brunson?
Yeah, I'm not a Brunson fan. Brunson made all the NBA team though. He didn't miss one.
I don't hate it. Who you got second team?
I'm gonna go Brian. Brian Giannis. AD. Kawhi. Steph is seated. No, I'm not giving it to Steph. Yeah.
No KD?
I don't like it.
All right.
Maybe Paolo.
I don't like it.
Maybe Paolo. But I mean, I would
love it.
Steph. But
that's your agenda. Paolo's not on NBA guy right now. Don't do that.
They are NBA.
My third team, I got Steph, Ant, Sabonis, Zion, Devin Booker.
Interesting.
Yeah, let me switch Zion with Paolo. I'm putting Paolo third team. Sorry.
Zion did not make mine, but
that Zion, he can make it, he cannot. So I don't hate it if you don't got him.
I got Jalen Brunson.
I do hate it if you got Paolo over Zion on there. Let me tell you right now.
I got Jalen Brunson.
You know why I miss Zion? Because Zion had 7 turnovers against LeBron the other night.
Hey, when the Pelicans play the Lakers, them boys do not know like they ain't know how to play basketball, boy.
Bro, oh my goodness, he would get ripped like paper, bro. Like I was like, oh my goodness, what is going on? It looks so bad. But yeah, I switched Zion with Paolo. Go ahead, Chris.
I got Jalen Brunson. I got Steph Curry. I got D-Book. I got Sabonis. And off this first year, I got Wemby.
Oh, you want Wemby? Hey, I don't hate it. I don't hate Wemby being on that third team. I don't hate it at all. I don't hate it. They're gonna say we glazing on Wemby. That's crazy. All right. got the defensive team. I'm gonna go with my first team. I have Wemby. It shit is all bigs. Wemby, AD, Gobert, Herb Jones, and Bam. Those are my first team all defense.
Wemby, Herb Jones, AD.
That's tough. I'm gonna go first team: Alex Caruso, Rudy Gobert, Bam, AD, and give me Jalen Suggs.
I don't hate it. I'm surprised no Wemby, but I don't hate it.
I got the same as you, Wayne. Instead of Bam, give me Bobby Portis, bro.
We done with Bobby Portis,
bro. We gonna stop driving Bobby, bro. He nice, bro.
Okay, he can make
Bobby, man.
He nice, bro. He nice.
All right, my second team, I have Jaylen Brown, Jaden McDaniels, Jalen Suggs, Alex Caruso, Derek White. All guards and wings. I got no bigs on my shit.
All right, my second team, Herb Jones. I got Derek White, Jaden McDaniels, Chet, and Victor. Wemby.
Big Wemby.
No second.
Now that's glazing.
Yes, I ain't doing no second. All right, y'all. We could do all rookie. We just do the first team.
If we being real, teams that's scoring 130 points, I mean, we really.
Yeah, yo.
All team defense right now.
My rookie team is Chet, Wemby, Hami, Amin Thompson, and Brandon Miller.
It's true. You should put Hami in there.
Hami.
I like it. I like it.
Thompson, Chet, Wemby.
For the sake of having a more guard heavy offers team, I'll put Amen in there. I was gonna put Derek Lively.
Derek Lively got a case. I ain't gonna lie, he got a case. It was between him and Hami for me.
That's three centers, and I don't like it.
It's positionless, man. Yo,
I get it, but I like it when you give like people in their position. You know what I mean?
Did you put Hami in there? Who put Hami in there?
He put Hami in there. I don't hate it.
I don't like Derek Lively can replace Hami for me. That's cool with me too. I like that.
Yeah, Victor, Wemby, Chet, Brandon, Amen.
Keontae George has having a pretty good year too.
He's second team. Keontae George is nice. I think Keontae George is going to be like how Donovan Mitchell was next year.
Was Scoot a bust?
He started coming on towards the end of the year. I'm gonna hold my Scoot takes until next year.
Might be a bust. I'm gonna be honest with you.
He might be. He might be.
Because I'm gonna be honest, wasn't he like already playing quote unquote?
He was in the G League. He was in the G League. He was in the G League.
He got Ignite shut down.
It was them night. He was winning when he was on that night. It was the night last year. This year's the night.
They said this is what we're paying for.
We done with the Ignite. That's what they said.
Get him out of here.
Get him out of here. All right, man. Let's go ahead and go over to play-in predictions. So let me share my screen here. It's gonna have the bracket, but it's gonna start with the play-in teams. That's where we're gonna start. So, can you guys see? All right. So here are the playing games. Right? Make it a little bigger for you guys.
I can see it. Huh? I put it full screen.
So we're starting the East. You got the 9-10 game, Hawks, Bulls. Who we taking?
I'm taking the Bulls.
That's crazy. They got the ace. The Lakers got the ace. They was not about to not make the playoffs. They about to be this. Nah, they gonna stay at 8. We said Hawks, Bulls. Hawks.
I got the Hawks as well. So that moved them to the next game, so Chubbs, you got the Bulls. All right, 7-8 game, Lakers, Sixers, Heat.
Hey, hold on. Before we pick this game, Yo, remember when we got? I mean, not we, but you were here. I got in an argument with this one up here and the other one that isn't going to be around for a little bit because of obligations. These guys were like, why aren't the Heat contenders? That's why. That's why.
What seed were we last year?
It don't matter. You said you were contenders.
No, answer my question. What seed were we last year?
It doesn't matter.
Big repping. Don't do that.
It doesn't matter. My thing is, you guys got all tight because I didn't call y'all team contenders because I didn't think they were as good as a team last year.
We're actually a better team this year. We just had.
That's what you said, but you guys are playing right now, so I don't.
We're still contenders.
Lottery team.
The defense. Wait. Never mind.
You don't say defending Eastern Conference champs in the play-in?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, come on. I got the 76ers.
I got the Heat.
I too have the Heat, man. I did not know
the world over here in Philly.
The Sixers could make a run. It seems as if the Sixers are playing the Heat in one game. I don't trust the Sixers in one game. So yeah,
man, big Tyrese Maxey.
Got the Heat, man. We usually play and beat I. Last time we lost to them, we were up and then we just folded at the end. I don't think that's gonna happen again. So I got the Heat winning this game. So that for us. So now for Chubbs, you have the Heat versus Bulls. Who do you have?
Y'all beat the Bulls.
Shit, we almost lost to their ass last.
Y'all will beat the Bulls, and you get to have the rematch.
Mm-hmm. All right, DL, you got the Hawks. Me and you both got the Hawks Sixers. I got the Sixers winning that.
Oh yeah, I got the Sixers winning that too. So yeah, we got one first.
All right. So then remember what team you have in the 7th and 8th spot. Next we can go to the Kings Warriors 9-10 game. Who you guys have winning that? I got the Warriors getting kicked out of the playoffs. I got the Kings.
I got the Kings. I know it's because Steph. You can't if Joe was here, Joe would be like, "I got this. You can't ever count out Steph." I got them going to the finals.
I'm gonna go Golden State, bro.
All right. Next game we got Pelicans Lakers.
Give me LA.
Give me the Pelicans. The Lakers are going to lose the game on purpose. They do not want to play Denver first round.
I was thinking that, bro.
They're mad as hell. Denver got the second seed.
You really think they lose on purpose? Bro, I was definitely thinking. I was like, bro, they
didn't want to play Denver first round.
Bron going to sit out that game.
Bron going to get sick all of a sudden. Can't play.
Flu game. I'm sorry, but I can't play.
Next. All right, so then we move over. So DL, you got.
I'll probably go Pelicans too, bro. I'm probably switching my pick. I'm going.
I'm standing pat. Pat.
So 9-10 game, 9-8 game. DL, I got the Lakers beating the Kings. Who do you have beating the Kings? Kings or Lakers? You got the Warriors. You got Warriors, Lakers.
Yeah, Warriors, Lakers. I got the Lakers winning that.
Right. Chubbs, you got Kings, Pelicans. Who you got winning?
I got the Kings.
Interesting. All right, now we're gonna get back to the bracket. We're gonna get back to our. So remember who you guys have. So now we're moving over to the actual playoffs. This is our predictions, and I want everybody. We're gonna remain strong, 10 toes down on this prediction of who we have winning what and when do we have them winning. So playoff predictions. So DL. We're going to go 1-8 game. You have the 76ers. Me and you have the 76ers versus the Celtics. Who do you have winning that series?
I had the Celtics winning 4-2.
I got the Sixers winning 4-3. Back-to-back years, the first seed gets upset by the 8th seed. Chubbs, you have the Heat versus the Celtics.
I got the Celtics 4-2.
All right. Next, 2-7 game. We got the Heat versus Celtics. Heat versus Knicks, DL. Who do you got?
Knicks. Julius Randle's out for the season. Damn.
Yep.
Knicks 4-3.
I got the Heat in 5. Chubbs, you got Knicks Sixers.
We do not want to hear no Heat.
I got the Knicks in 7.
What you mean? I got the Heat in 5. We're gonna shut down. We're not gonna shut down Jalen Brunson. We're gonna do the same thing we did last year. We beat them in 7-6 last year, but Jimmy missed the game. So Jimmy's not missing the game. First round, Jimmy, Jordan mode. They got nothing for him. Bucks, Pacers.
Bucks in 5.
I had a Bucks in 7. I think this one goes to the wire.
That's what I'm thinking too. That's what I was leaning Pacers 7. I was leaning Pacers 7 just to be crazy a little bit. But I think it's going to be Bucks 7.
All right. Cavs. We're only gonna do the first round. Cavs, Magic.
I got the Magic in 6.
I got the Magic in 6 as well.
You got Cavs in 7.
The Magic play some great defense, bro. Crazy. All right, next 1-8 game. Me and DL have the Lakers Thunder. I got the Lakers in 6. What you got, Smoke?
I like that. Lakers in 6, yeah.
Chubb, you had the Thunder.
Lakers, bro. No, I got Lakers in 5, bro.
That's disrespectful.
It's about to be ugly.
It's about to be ugly?
It's about to be ugly.
Too bad they're not playing them.
So you got the Kings. Chubbs, what you got?
Yeah, I got the Thunder in 6.
Thunder in 6. Nuggets, Lakers for you, Chubbs. Who you have?
I got the Lakers in 7. And this is why. That's going to be – they're only playing one game. They're going to be fresh. Ain't no excuses. Rematch.
Smooth, you got the Pelicans. I got the Pelicans. I got the Nuggets in 5.
I got Nuggets in 7.
You think Big Zion?
I think this is going to be a challenge. Yeah, it's going to be. I just think it's going to go to 7 for whatever reason.
Timberwolves, Suns.
When they want to play.
Timberwolves, Suns.
Tough one. You can go if you have one. I'm not.
Man, this is going to be a tough. These next 2 series are probably going to be the best 2 series of the first round of playoffs, in my opinion. I think ain't get it done. I think the T-Wolves win in 6 because if it goes to Game 7, I'm picking KD.
That's what I'm leaning towards as well. I just think Timberwolves have defense. I mean, obviously, Suns are all about scoring, so it's a good matchup. It's a style of clashes because, obviously, the Timberwolves can score the basketball, but they're a good defensive team. That's why they're the 3rd seed. They have Rudy, Cat, and Anthony can play defense as well, and they got other players too. But it's going to be a good matchup. I got Minnesota, like you said, in 6.
Suns in 7 because KD cannot lose this series.
KD can't lose it?
Mm-mm.
First team.
Why KD can't
first year
lose
with
it?
this new team.
He can't lose the amp.
I dig it. I see that. To me, it's gonna be an interesting series because Ant has played terrible versus the Suns all year long, but I think Ant can get it done. It's gonna be really. I think the X factor for this thing is Bradley Beal. It's how Bradley Beal plays. Bradley Beal plays like Bradley Beal, the Suns will win. But if he doesn't, the Suns will lose. Clippers, Mavericks. To me, this is the hardest series to judge and figure out who's the winner gonna be. If Kawhi, especially if Kawhi hasn't played recently, but he's just been resting. That's what they say. Do you guys buy that?
Typical Kawhi.
It's just funny when you
Gonna come in in the last minute of the game.
When you said that, I'm just thinking old man getting up ready to play basketball.
He gonna come in the last minute of the game, score tie, hit the game winning shot,
then sit his ass back down in his sofa chair.
Last game of the series.
I just picture he just somewhere laid up with his feet, just waiting.
He said he still drove a 2008 Chevy Explorer or something like that. He still drives that around.
He drives on like a trailblazer
to save money.
It's tough because I like both these teams, but I'm also I like Luka fan. I got them in 7. This game's going to 7, no matter who wins.
Oh man, I don't think it's that tough. I got LA in 6. I got LA in 6.
I need Russell Westbrook to win the championship.
This year's not the year,
but
buddy.
I don't want to hear DL's voice if Luka loses in the first round of the playoffs. This is such a hard
dilemmas.
Yeah, this is put me in a tough predicament right now.
Bro,
it's not
tough.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad because we were talking about the Clippers
Wayne, it shouldn't be tough.
This year.
You want him to
get it? You want him to get a championship. Going to win the championship. I'm going with the Clips. I think if Kawhi's healthy, the amount of people they can throw at Luka, aka Russ, the Luka stopper, so far this year, they can make things really, really tough on Luka, and a lot of bodies they can throw at him. They can play big. The one thing the Mavs have, they can play big, they can play small, which kind of fits. But I think they want to stay big so they can out rebound. It's gonna be a tough series, man. The Mavs been playing better defense. The question is just the amount of people they have on the team. They go a lineup with Norman Powell, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and maybe Daniel Theis or anybody else. Who does Luka guard? Anybody could get a bucket out there. So it's like who you put him on the center, you put him on Daniel Theis, he just throw the ball up. He's at a disadvantage. So I'm going with the Clippers, man. Going with the Clippers. So that is our round 1 predictions. So just to recap, I have the Heat beating the Knicks. I have the Sixers beating the Celtics, Magic, and the Bucks prevailing. Smoog has the Knicks winning. He has the Celtics winning, Cavs winning, and Bucks winning. Chubbs has the Celtics winning, the Knicks winning. No, they have the Knicks losing, right, Chubbs?
No, I got them winning in 7, I thought.
The Knicks, or something. Yeah, the Knicks winning. You had the Magic winning, and you had the Pacers winning, right?
No, you had the Bucks.
I had the Bucks winning in 7.
All right. And then on the West side, I have the Thunder losing to the Lakers in first round. I have the Nuggets winning. I have the Suns losing, and I have the Clippers winning. So I got the Lakers, Clips, T-Wolves, and Nuggets all advancing. And then DL has the Nuggets winning, the Suns winning, Clippers winning, and the Lakers winning. Chubbs has the Thunder winning, the Lakers winning, upsetting the Nuggets. That would be crazy to happen. T-Wolves winning, and the Mavericks winning. All right, it should be a great first round. First round playing games start tomorrow, West, and then the East is on Wednesday. So playoffs start this weekend. Excited for that, man. Let's get to some NFL news, some recent things that have happened. Devontae Smith just got paid. Just got $90 million. Question to you guys. Did he deserve that?
No.
Damn, Chubbs, why did he not deserve it?
The wide receiver 2, that's definitively not the best receiver on his team, deserves the 4th best wide receiver salary in the NFL.
But we know everybody else about to get paid, so it's about to be different.
I'm just saying, you're asking me a question. I don't think he deserves that much money. He's only maybe had one really. Let me look before I start hating.
Yeah, look before you start hating.
Let me look before I start hating. I mean, he's done well.
I
He's done
got you.
well.
Devonta.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
He's 916. He almost had basically 1,200 yards, and he almost had 1,100 yards. That's great, but does that deserve that much
19
money?
touchdowns. But yeah, I think St. Brown about to get paid. T. Higgins about to get paid. All these other Jefferson's about to get paid. So he's going to be far. I think the Eagles are actually smart for paying him what they want to pay him now. CeeDee Lamb got to get paid. You pay him early, so then by the time everybody else get paid, it's not that much of a crazy contract. The question, I feel you though, is he the best number 2 receiver in the league?
No, I don't think so. He's up there. He's up there, definitely. It's actually a conversation. It's all off preference, I feel like.
You think he's better than T. Higgins? Like, I don't think no one prefers T. Higgins.
No, I got T. Higgins as the best number 2 in the league. He just needs to go to another team to show he could be a number 1. Because he's a number 1.
T. Higgins is a number 1 receiver?
Yeah, 100%. He needs to go somewhere he can show that. And then question. Then you got Brandon Ayuk, number 2 receiver.
Is Brandon Ayuk a number 2 receiver?
Guys, again,
yes, he is. On technicality, yes.
Look before we.
I think Brandon Ayuk is wide receiver 1. I think Debo's wide receiver.
I'm talking about T. Higgins. I mean, on paper maybe, but the stats are the same. And Joe Burrow's a better quarterback too. And Jamar Chase got hurt, which means T. Higgins' target should have went up.
T. Higgins got hurt.
That's true, but still.
The stats are very similar, though.
The numbers are very similar. I mean,
Jalen Waddle, or
I was gonna say Jalen Waddle.
I mean, he's a bro.
No, I think Devontae Smith's the best receiver. I mean, we're not gonna try him. He's a Heisman winner, bro. Like he just is in a situation.
We're not talking about. Don't bring me NFL.
No, I'm not. But you look at his like
over 1,000.
We consider over 1,000. Well, y'all do productive. You know what I'm saying? In the past 2 years, he's had that being a number 2 receiver. 19 touchdowns in 3 years is pretty impressive. Playing behind AJ Brown, and even AJ Brown did not step up last year. Devontae Smith stepped up last year, so I mean, maybe he didn't deserve that contract.
Don't do AJ Brown like that.
Huh?
AJ Brown ball last year.
In the later half of the season, he went missing, bro.
He did go missing later. He still had almost 1,500 yards though.
But DL. He had only 1066 with 112 targets.
Now, he had 136 targets 1 year, which is crazy, which is wild. But still, I mean,
I'm looking at the stats.
Is it crazy for me to think Jordan Addison will be better than Devontae Smith in 2 years?
No, that's not crazy.
Justin Jefferson's on the team with him.
He still balled this year without Justin Jefferson.
He did
9, 11, 10 touchdowns,
but no Kirk Cousins.
And no Kirk Cousins. He had Kirk Cousins this year. Kirk Cousins got hurt.
I don't think it's crazy, but I mean,
you about to get JJ McCarthy. Tighten up now.
Jake Plummer, you mean?
You might get Jake May.
People gonna get paid more than him, so I mean, it's not really crazy.
Plummer.
I do think Jordan Addison would be the best wide receiver 2 in the league. I just wanted to bring that up.
Hey, put some respect on Rashad Bamjack.
So if they thought it was truly a wide receiver one,
wouldn't be.
He's our wide receiver 1 right now.
Is he a true wide receiver 1?
He can be, yeah. He could be. Honestly, he is similar height of A. I'm not calling him AB, but AB was a 1 for y'all, and he was same height. So like, I don't see why he couldn't be a number 1 for the Ravens.
Why would Marvin Mims be the best number 2? Because
no,
he's better. What did you say? He's better than number 1.
He ain't better than Jordan Addison.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
What about Jerry Jeudy?
True number 1.
I can't wait for this year to be over with so people can realize Jerry Jeudy's a bust.
I'm just messing with you. He's not good.
And he got paid though. He got shot to.
He got paid. He got paid for sure.
Jaden Reed could be up there too.
I like Jaden Reed a lot. I think he's really good. But I don't know. I mean, I'm happy he got paid. Don't get me wrong, but I just think he got paid too much money.
I could dig it. Someone also got extended. DeForest Buckner got a contract extension. How are we feeling about this? 2
Hold on,
years,
hold on,
46 million.
Time out. Before we get into that, I want to just one little thought. If we talk about looking at stats, I
I'm
know,
not watching.
I know injuries play a factor, but it all depends on player situations and different, scenarios. The reason why I have an issue with that, like not an issue, but thinking he got paid a little bit too much, is because look at what Mike Williams is getting for 1 year. For just 1 year, he's getting 11 or 10 something. And Mike Williams has the stats when he plays. That's my point. Like, I just think the Eagles might have overpaid. I mean, they're smart getting it done early.
Yeah, that's the thing. And it's gonna go up. But before we get to so now we just argued that AJ Brown is a top 5 wide receiver in the league. We argued that a couple weeks ago. We argued Devontae Smith just now is a top wide receiver 2 in the league. Dallas Goedert is a top tight end in the league. And now I have Saquon Barkley.
I know where you're going with this.
If Jalen Hurts doesn't bring a Super Bowl to the Eagles by the end of his contract, is it a failure?
Yes. You guys know how I feel about this, especially with these guys that they have now overall, with the offense line they're still going to have and the defense. Put any quarterback in that situation, the team's still going to win football games. I 100% believe that. Jalen Hurts is a product of the people around him. That's why he has stats. That year he came in for like 7 or 5 or whatever, when the year was already over, basically. I know it was his rookie season, or was it? It was pretty sure it was rookie year. So I get it. It was his first time out there, but the team wasn't that amazing around. They had good offensive line, but they didn't have the receivers yet. They didn't have the best backs. He wasn't out there like wowing me like with the plays he was making. He was doing it running the ball. So I'm not really a big Jalen Hurts fan. I told y'all know that. I think he is, like I said, he has the wins and he looks good because of what you said. He got AJ Brown. He's got Devontae Smith. He's got Dallas Goedert. He has Saquon, and he has that offensive line protecting him.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Chad, I can't
say it.
You are the biggest Eagles hater. That's why I'm saying it.
I'm gonna say it. Jalen Hurts is over fucking rated.
How overrated?
Bruh. He's McNabb. Overrated.
He's nothing more than McNabb.
We all agree McNabb's overrated, right?
I don't know if I agree with that. Why is McNabb overrated?
He really.
I think he's properly rated.
McNabb's obviously the best. They're way better than him. But
way better than Jalen Hurts?
Yes, way better. Way better.
Way better? Or just
only thing Jalen Hurts better at is running the football.
You're the Eagle hater of the podcast, and I love this.
I'm just keeping it facts. Like, Carson Wentz looked good before he hurt his knee. Like, what are we doing? Nick Foles won a Super Bowl.
First of all, respect Carson Wentz before he got hurt.
I'm saying.
Listen to me. Pre-injury Carson Wentz is the best Eagles quarterback in the last 25 years.
Can I just say something? And this is the last thing I'm going to say. Every quarterback was winning. You know what's just different about Jalen? He's running the fucking football. Like, is that not a fact? You guys all have your head down. Is that not a fact?
Right, he throws the ball too, Chubbs. Don't do this because this is how people talk about Lamar Jackson, and you hate it. And now you're doing the Lamar thing.
Hey, guess what? Lamar has 2 what? What's Lamar got? What's Lamar got? What's Lamar got? 2 what?
Said Jalen Hurts should have won a Super Bowl MVP.
Well,
Jalen Hurts been to Super Bowl. Lamar ain't been to Super Bowl.
Like I said, if Lamar had
Jalen Hurts played better than Lamar did versus the Chiefs.
Lamar had a better second half than he had a terrible first half. That's what happened with that game. But we're not gonna get into that.
Lamar did not have a better second half than Jalen Hurts did in the Super Bowl.
No, I'm talking about that game for Lamar. He played better in the second half. He played the way he played in the second half. In the first half, game might have been a little bit different. Just saying. That's all I'm saying.
This guy scored one touchdown.
We're about to score another one. Okay, relax.
I'm just saying, man. You gotta respect him, man. You
I
can't
don't
talk
respect.
about him.
I don't because it's because of all the shit I hear. I wasn't like this. It's because all the shit I hear.
They made you like this
from Eagles fans, especially one. Like
you seem like Thanos.
One. I have cousins that are Eagles fans, and they're not this annoying. I'm sorry. I didn't think Jalen Hurts was a top 10 quarterback after the year. Still don't to this day. And I had to hear all this year about what does NFL.com say. So you know what? I'm an asshole about them right now. I am. NFL.com said he finished the year number 14th overall in the league. So that's what he is to me. He is in the middle.
Baby. All right, man.
I didn't mean to go off on Eagles.
I think we can just finish the pod like that, man. I think we can just finish the pod with Chubb's Eagles rant. We'll see y'all back on Friday, man. After the playing games, we'll talk some more NFL, some pre-draft stuff, man. But we'll see y'all back, Chubbs. I pray for you and Eagles Nation, man.
Hey, guess what? Ravens flock, let's fly. I don't give a fuck.